Right, chat. Welcome everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. Hopefully all my American friends are now recovered from that terrible America game yesterday. God awful. Anyway, take it forever. Welcome to the chat. Just for that, I hope it's Deadpool versus Loki or Jubilee versus Wrecking Crew. Is not, but I am picking a challenging villain tonight. So there's that. Received Legend in the Mist, and just from an artistic point of view, beautifully rendered tabletop RPG weekend playthrough. Nice. Alex, welcome to chat. Happy birthday, D20. Hope yesterday was fun and exciting. It was good. We streamed for a little bit. Played from Final Fantasy 7 2, whatever that one's called, Revival or something. That was an experience. God, that game is so hard to get through. It really is. It just annoys me to no end. Like, I want to like it because I like the OG so much. But yeah, so it was rough. Sound of Silence. Rising, welcome to chat. Happy belated birthday. Appreciate it. Arrow, welcome to chat. Epic, I am doing well. Hopefully you're doing well. Have you been following the World Cup? Yes. I have watched probably all but 4 games. The matches today were phenomenal. Holy cow. Argentina versus Egypt. So I'm a Messi fan, but I'm also a Mo Salah fan because I'm a Liverpool fan. So Novels wanted Messi to win. And I'm like, whoever wins, I'm fine with. But man, that match was insane. Also, VAR needs to be reined in. What they're doing with VAR nowadays is absolutely insane. With Balogun and now against Egypt, that's insane. I'm sorry. They need to figure that out because that's just messing with too much. And then what was the second match? Second match was Colombia and Switzerland, which was really good too. That was a really fun one. 20 some seconds. That's not bad. Challenging villain APOC? Nah. Hey, oh yeah, that's right. You don't have work. I was like, why are you here, Joshy? Can't wait to see Rhino. Don't spoil it. Final Fantasy 7 PS1 for life. Yeah. Mo for life, heartbreaking. Yeah. It really should have been a 3-3 tie at the end of regulation. There is, in no world should that goal have been called back after that. In no world. I'm even on a 3-stream watch streak. Go main. Let's go. I love it. But yeah, that was just insane. So we're down to our final 8, which I'm rooting personally. I mean, again, because America's not in it because they decided to play like a middle school last night. I'm kind of rooting for Norway. I like Argentina. I like France. Switzerland, Switzerland I want to see do well because they're kind of like the outsiders. So, do you think American culture about soccer will change after this World Cup? I think it's been constantly changing. If you look at polling stats, soccer has actually been on a rise in America and gotten more popular, especially now that like Premier League is really easy to stream. I want to see like Bundesliga and La Liga to be easier to stream in the States, and I think that will help with that. But I think because the Premier League is so easy to stream, it helps out a ton. So, and like, I mean, I guess MLS is really easy too, if you want to watch that. I mean, I watch random games. But yeah, so it's gaining in popularity. I think it will continue to. The problem is like, well, America will not be on the same page as Europe for quite a long time because we just don't have a good feeder system compared to Europe. Like Europe's feeder system is amazing, right? When like the clubs pay for like these young kids to travel and play and whatever, if they're good enough. In America, you know, it's all the parents paying for it, thousands of dollars. And we have a much larger country too. So they have to travel like a lot further and whatnot. It's just, it's not going to catch up unless something changes. And MLS needs, or the American Soccer League really needs to catch up and make these changes. But I've noticed that more and more, like in the States, you notice people are more into soccer than ever before. When I go to like trade shows, 12 years ago, nobody talked about it. And now, like, because I wear like the Liverpool scarf most of my trade shows because it's winter when a lot of them happen. And now more and more people comment about it. And I'm like, oh, this is like cool and whatnot. And they're like, they have a very surface level thing, like understanding. But, like, that's totally chill. And like, no one's afraid to ask questions, which is really nice. Hey, Star, welcome to try a second Rhino with Infinity Gauntlet and Super Strength modules. I'm not doing Rhino. Not Rhino. Argentina, Norway, France, maybe England. Wait, doesn't England and Norway play each other next? Can't they not meet in the Final Four? Doesn't Spain or Switzerland play next? Wait. What's yeah, Norway, England, then Argentina and Switzerland. Okay, so Norway, England play each other next. Novel's having a hard time about that because she really likes England, but really likes Erling Haaland. And France, Morocco. I think Morocco actually is a decent shot. I don't think France is as good as many people think. Like, I mean, they're very good, obviously, but Morocco is very good. I want Spain to absolutely spank Belgium. And then, yeah, I think Argentina is just going to beat Switzerland. I think they're too good. Yeah, it's all good. I think Morocco is a good dark horse for them. I think they have a real shot. Link, how was your birthday? Birthday was good. We did a little bit of streaming, which was fun. I fixed the doorknob. I played some more video games. And then I cooked steak. So it wasn't bad. It's Thor, isn't it? I'm not playing against Thor. I'm not playing as Thor either. But yeah, they it's been a great World Cup so far. I've been really, really happy with it. So, and then what, in like a month, Premier League starts back up, or a month and a half, something like that. We were playing Spectrum and the Maria Hill and the War Machine. God, no. Also, welcome, no. Screw you guys. I'm out here. Screw you guys. Sean, how's it going? Dude, soccer was amazing today. It was fantastic. It was such a great watch. All the games. But yeah, that's what I want to see FIFA improve on next World Cup is just the VAR. The VAR has gotten out of control. I'm sorry. VAR should not be used to detect a penalty or not. It should be used to detect the intensity of a penalty called on the field. Like, that should be a change. Like, it's nuts. Because, like, where does it end then? After the Egypt thing, like, why don't we just go back and look at the last 6 minutes of play and see if there's a penalty? Like it just, to me, there's no limiting principle to it. And I don't believe that VAR was made for that reason. Right? I just don't. We lost that football. We didn't just lose. We got spanked. We look like a bunch of kids out there who were too scared and nervous. I mean, straight up, they were too nervous. They were way too nervous, right? Lights too bright, stadium too big type of thing. And then our goalie, oh my god, our goalie freezing and our defender or center back Reem. I don't know what is going on here. Like, they just made the dumbest errors humanly possible. The dumbest errors humanly possible. And you can't do that against a good team. You can get away with that against bad teams, sure. Not Belgium. Belgium's good enough. It was embarrassing to watch. Tillman was our one bright spot. And then, was it Burkhalter or whatever his name is? At least he came in with some fire. But they were so scared to take a shot. They wanted everything to be perfectly set up. So they were so scared. The amount of toxicity about the U.S. losing is insane. anytime America's in anything, there's toxicness on all sides constantly. It's just everyone hates America. Whatever. Oh, whatever. I don't care. But yeah, glad to catch you again. Appreciate that you're here, dude. Is that Argentina stepped on the foot and didn't get their goal recalled? Wait. The frustrating thing is that Argentina stepped on the foot and didn't get their goal recalled. VAR has to be changed. At what point? We're talking about Mo Salah? I mean, he lost it beforehand. So I get that. And I get Mo is going out there to make his case, but can you have a night where you play Spider? I have no idea how to play her. Yeah, we could do that. Remind me for like next week. Lady Friend handled Sinister 6 pretty well, and we beat the 3-side Apocalypse. Thinking about playing Kang and Dork Beast. Still had McGag and Spiral to play. She really liked Mojo. Nice. Proud of how well we did. I'm proud of how well we did before last night. We played well last night. Also, I'm still waiting for Christian Pulisic to show up. That kid has so much incredible raw talent. So much incredible raw talent. And he just doesn't show up. Right before the third goal. Oh, I have to look back at it. I don't know which one that was. The game went how I thought it would go. Belgium is way better team, even though they're not in its golden age. I thought I knew it would be tight, right? I knew it would be a tight game. And I figured that there was... Never mind. Thank you. Hey, Ozo. I figured it'd be tight. And we should have lost 2-0, realistically, right? The first goal was just all of our players standing around not knowing what to do. The third goal is because our goalie doesn't know how to kick a ball, apparently. And Ream doesn't know how to make any athletic play whatsoever. But us losing 2-0 would have been respectable and would have made sense, right? Or 2-1, I should say. I'm sorry, 2-1. Because Tillman had a good kick. I forgot about that. And they probably would have been able to score a third one if they really wanted to. But, God. Inglaterra. As a Chelsea fan, that is Pulisic. God. They just hyped him up so much. And that, I don't know. There's just something... Not everyone on the USA team, but there are certain kids on that USA team. I can say kids since almost all of them are younger than me. Certain kids on that USA team, man, they just don't have that fight in them. And, that fight is just... if you watch the USA men's hockey team, right? Those kids had fight in them. They were proud. Doesn't matter what was going on. Hughes getting his teeth literally knocked out, and you're gonna do it. Pulisic, I get he was gonna have an injury, and he should have been pulled anyway because he was terrible. I mean, he had 11 turnovers. But there was just no fight in them. When you compare it to Dempsey or whomever, there's just no fight in them, and you can't teach that. That's not something you could teach. So it's just crazy. Yeah, third goal made by bro and I leave the bar. Yeah. God, once we gave up that second goal too, it was a great goal by them, right? It was a great goal. The second one that they had, the cross over the middle, was a fantastic goal by Belgium. But I just went, you can't do that. You can't lose all the momentum like that. Reason why I chose Kang is because I'm slowly losing the easier villains to throw at her, but her issue is she thinks all the villains sound hard. I had to build 2 or 3 decks in my collection to try to teach people Marvel Champions this weekend. I have everything except Trickster Takeover. What should I build? You're having 2 other people play with you, or just 1 other person play with you, Star? If you're having 1 other person play with you, I always recommend having them play aggression because it's the thing that makes the most sense. You know what I mean? So I always like having people play that. I think that works the best. Just get aggression cards out there that are simple to use. Understand they're probably not going to build out much, so don't worry about too many upgrades, but allies are fun to play. You could throw a couple upgrades and supports in there. And then you just play something that can control the board. That's why I always play Miss Marvel when I teach it. And then if there's a second person, maybe have the other one be a leadership. because the leadership's pretty good at controlling it. So that's what I would do personally. Like whatever hero they want to be, and just an aggression or leadership deck that works for them. I don't get why the love for Ballistic. He was just way too hyped. He was hyped as the second coming of Jesus. Like, oh my god, they hyped him so much. And like, I don't follow a ton of Italian soccer. What is that? One Liga or whatever it is, one series or whatever it is. I don't follow a ton, so I don't watch them in AC Milan. So I watched like a little bit, and of course all you watch is highlights, right? Because I can't watch the games. So I just didn't know if he was good or not. Like I had no idea. But they overhyped him. Like Balogun is a way better player. Tillman's a way better player. Like just straight up. And the thing is, when Pulisic was like one-on-one, he did well enough. Like the first game, maybe one other game. But yeah, he was just like weak after that. So after World Cup, 5 weeks till football season. I know, Premier League, right, Tiger? I don't really care about football that much. Like I kind of do. Like I'll pay attention to the Buffalo Bills, but again, this is my weird hot take. Like I enjoy watching the NFL at times, like especially during playoffs. But generally speaking, I find American football incredibly boring. In 3 hours, they've literally timed this. In 3 hours, they play 12 minutes. Like there's 12 minutes of action. Like that's crazy to me. It's God. And then I'm a Purdue guy, obviously, and then that's just a wreck. Dan, welcome to chat. Missed your birthday, but hope you had a good. I did. Thank you. 1 or 2 depends on who's available. Somebody's becoming old. I am. Hey, Peru, how's it going? I am becoming an old man. Sets up Ronin. Now, Ronin's easy. You just rush Ronin, so it gets boring. Let's go France and Norway, and then anybody but Argentina. Again, I'm a Messi fan, so I don't mind seeing Argentina do. I honestly, with everyone left, like with the exception of Belgium, just because I want to see them get squashed, I don't care who wins. I just want to watch good soccer at this point. If I had to pick one, though, I'm rooting for Norway. Maybe Switzerland, just because like they're underdogs, or Morocco. That would be fun to see too. Ugh. God, I don't know what flavor I picked, but it tastes terrible. It's gross. Don't pick this flavor. Whatever it is. It's hydration. I feel so hydrated. I'm rooting for Norway or France myself now that the US is gone. Since I started watching him 20 years ago, Norway for ancestry. I just love Erling Haaland. I love him until he plays against Liverpool. Everyone's rooting against Argentina outside of Messi. I can't believe Messi missed another penalty kick. That was wild. It is... Okay, so funny enough, it's actually not Rogue Energy that's in there. It's something else I got from a box. And I just have the Rogue Energy cup I use. I don't remember what... I think the brand is called Waterborne. And they have other ones I've used that I don't mind. But God, that's terrible. Holland looks like Vigo from the Ghostbusters 2 movie. All right, so I figured for tonight, what we're gonna do. I have a like-hate with Holland being an Arsenal fan. Yeah, that makes sense. Like I said, I like watching them until he plays Liverpool. Like, and I can't stand Man City either. I just don't like them as a team. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. Liverpool needs to figure their life out too, because they're an absolute mess. I don't know. Maybe his new coach turns around or something. I don't know. I have low expectations for this year. Oh my god, it's like so much dust in this room. Okay. So, yeah, for tonight, what I'm gonna do tonight is I'm gonna play against Venom Goblin. I decided I haven't played against Venom Goblin in a while, so I'll do that. I'm gonna do X23. Stop clicking. And I saw this deck and I thought it looked interesting. So we're going to do this deck against it. I don't know how well it's going to do, but it's a very high thwarting deck because X23 doesn't really need thwarting that much. So we'll see how it goes. Or I'm sorry, it doesn't need attack. Sorry, she needs thwarting. Or she doesn't need thwarting, but she doesn't need attack. So we're going to see how it goes. I think it will do all right, but I'm not 100% sure. I guess we'll find out. Okay. But yeah, that's my game plan for tonight. So, oh yeah, other exciting news related to WWE. I don't like CM Punk, but I like Sami Zayn a lot less. I am so happy that Jabroni lost his title after 9 days. It was 9 days too long. So happy he lost it. So happy. Couldn't be happier. You're a underdogger. Yeah, sometimes. With most of my sports. I picked Liverpool because I was like, oh, I could finally... So I didn't really start watching Premier League until... I don't know, whatever. And I was like, okay, I'm finally going to pick a team that just wins. I want to know what it's like to win. And since I've really followed Liverpool like closely, they haven't done much. Like, not much. I mean, I think they had like one good year. But yeah, and I'm just like, come on, guys. Like, jeez. Man, poor Sammy. They want to give Cody the boost. They need Cody just to chill. Like, they just need Cody to chill. Honestly, the dude should be a heel. Sammy got the Bob Buckland treatment. Yeah. Why is the IWC saying they only gave Sammy the title to appease the Saudi crowd? Because he's the only Muslim on the roster in the male side. That's why. Like, Saudi has spent a ton of money. A ton of money on WWE. It's the only reason. It's not because he earned it. He didn't earn the shy. He didn't earn anything. The whole process is dumb too. So, because again, like Obafemi wins King of the Ring, and he's not challenging someone, but yet Cody or Sammy or whomever can just step up and be the main challenger. Like, come on. Like, we used to have storylines sometimes. Started with Arsenal as a Henry fan. He's Canadian. He's Canadian Muslim. He's both. Started with Arsenal Henry. Every time I pick a winning team to follow, they start losing. Me too. I'm just not pulling for a Man City player. That's fair, yeah. Yeah. We were trying to get whoever from Germany or Spain. I forgot which. And I think that fell through. Do you watch MLS? Not really. The problem is, like, I want to. Like, I would like to. But I was like, oh, I should root for a local team. But I live in Pennsylvania, and I can't stand Pennsylvania teams. Like, I just don't like Pennsylvania fans. I don't think they're good fans. My wife's a Pennsylvania fan. Love her to death. Her family's Pennsylvania fans. Love them to death. Generally speaking, I do not like them. DC, maybe. DC is kind of far from me. But maybe. And I can't do New York. I hate New York. So I can't do New York. So maybe DC United would be the best bet. Maybe I'll start watching. I have Apple TV, so I'll just, maybe that's the games I'll throw on. But yeah, Philly fans especially are just the worst fans in the world. The second you start throwing batteries at Santa, I'm done with you. The second you start chucking beer at a kid at a hockey game because he's just trying to have fun and his team was losing, I'm out. Like, I can't stand them. By the way, I'm a Ball State grad, if that tells you anything. Philly Union just, yeah. I don't want to support them. I don't want to support anything they do. And it stinks too, because like I like Bryce Harper. So, you know, I want to see like Bryce do well. But that's the only one I like from that team. Hard to get an MLS. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things that like I would put on and watch just to like watch. You know? It wouldn't be like a thing I'd be like getting like super into like the Premier League. So Excelsior, happy birthday, mate. Hope you had a good day. I did. Appreciate you, dude. That's let his grow mature. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see if the MLS ever becomes like a thing. I think it will. I think it's growing, which is cool to see. But again, on the world stage, we'll never be as good until we fix our feeder program. There is that. I was willing to watch Miami a little bit just to watch him play. And everyone's like, why would... Is that not going to read it? I don't think it's going to read it. I don't think my thing is set up for that. Anyway, David, thank you for the $10 super chat, dude. I appreciate you. Newcastle United for life. Also, how I feel secondhand embarrassment from USA performance last night. Holy crap. Yeah. Dude, it was so bad. It was so bad. I was just... Novels was all excited because Novels like, we should be able to win, right? And I was like, ugh. I was like, I don't. We have a chance, but it's not a good chance. And after that, after like the first like 20 minutes, I was like, oh my god, oh my god, it was so bad. But I appreciate the super chat, dude. Bring back the XFL again for the third time. Oh, it's never gonna take off. Again, I just want to watch football. Excelsior, thank you for 28 months, dude. Tier 1 sub. Appreciate the support. Only Tillman was shining light. Tillman and Burkhalter, I think, did all right. At least Burkhalter was going out there like with a fire under him, right? That was nice to see. Balogun was okay in the sense that, like, I mean, he's trying, but they were just like overshooting him every single time. The goalie forgot how to kick. Oh my god, so embarrassing. So embarrassing. I got work. I guess I will miss you, draw shadows at the pass, but maybe I can catch the end game victory. Happy belated birthday. Appreciate you, dude. Appreciate you. Hopefully this goes well. At least somewhat well. Unrelated Marvel Legendary 2nd Edition. You in? Yeah, I got it, dude. We've been playing a bunch on this channel. I'll be playing it tomorrow night as well. I love it. I love it. I just finished recording another video of like what to buy because a lot of people were asking that. I don't really like the video that much because I don't know. I don't feel like an authoritative figure on it, but I know people wanted it. So who are you playing tonight? I will be X23 going against Venom Goblin tonight. That's what we're going to do tonight. So we can actually start setting up slowly. Well, we'll start setting up in a little bit. I gotta finish some the back end stuff. Haven't got to watch? Nah, that's all good, man. I get it. This is actually like my weirdly slow time during work is the summer. Like, because I work with a lot of Europeans and they all just like don't work in the summer, which like good for them. So yeah, it's just a rough time right now at work. And player Receiver played. She is amazing. I don't know how well she's gonna do with this per se, but she is incredibly strong. And she's good fun. She was one of the heroes I was completely wrong about too. I figured she wouldn't be that good, and it turns out I was very wrong. She was very good. There was someone that used to come here on the channel a lot, not on the channel, but like in chat. I was like, nah, D20, like she's gonna be good. Here's the guy Dice Throne. Fancy Yahtzee. It is a really fun game. I hear solo is pretty good too with it. X23 talk, yeah. Yeah. I was very wrong. I haven't gotten gunboat diplomacy to work either. I'm not 100% sure how it's going to work, but we'll figure it out, I guess. It's only same boat as you? Yeah, man. We just missed it. What mod? So okay, so we're replacing Advanced Glider mod with Goblin Gimmicks. So it's still Goblin related, but Goblin Gimmicks. Player's Justice? Yeah. I'll share the deck with you. This is the deck I'm going to be using. Actually, I need to get out one more dial. Is that you right about Herc? Broken clock, right twice a day, my friend. No, this song needs to die. Okay, I have deleted this song off this playlist 5 times. And it keeps showing up. It's like my hopes and dreams. Dearly beloved. There it is. Okay. Delete. Delete from this playlist. I never want to see you again. Where's delete? Remove from playlist. Hold on, is it up here too? I think it's on here twice. Oh no, it's not. I never want to see that song again. For a playlist of 9 hours of music, I hear that song 3 times a stream. So I figured out Goblin Gimmicks? Yeah. I was completely wrong about Echo, and now I'm stoked for her. I figured Echo would be like fun just because Echo they can be a little crazier with her. And with that, I was like, oh, that would be good. That would be good and fun because Daredevil I'm at least hyped for. Will, thank you for $5 super chat, dude. Thanks for the interaction in the games. Hope we don't get dunked on. Dude, I'm gonna get dunked on so bad. That's okay. It's all about the entertainment. Oh wait. There we go. I gotta set up 3 different dials for this. Echo's the hero I'm looking to most next wave. Echo and Jessica Jones I'm looking forward to. College football for life. I love it when college ball, soccer, and hockey and baseball coverage for a time or converge for a time. Yeah, I enjoy hockey. I enjoy soccer and baseball. College sports I'm fine with, but I'm a Purdue fan, so we're just terrible. Replace the minions for all the Spider-Man villains. Goblin Gimmicks. Goblin is at stage 3, can only take damage. That's crazy. Once all the victory. God. Spotify doesn't have a shuffle. I'm using Apple Music. It's even worse. It's worse when you use it on a PC. When you do it on your phone, it's not bad, but. Oh, you don't like Kim Faradelf? That's sad. I've enjoyed that. Yeah, the aspect cards look really good. I'm more hyped, I think, for aspect cards than anything else. I think they're gonna be doing some fun stuff with that. I'm hyped for it. You know what I'm really hyped for though, chat? What I'm really hyped for? DC Legendary. Badgers. Indiana basically took our place, but actually won the whole thing. Badger. Wisconsin is a nice town though. I like their town. Like campus life there. It's cool. You start off a symbiote suit and play and it's permanent? That's crazy. I mean, I guess like good in a way. But yeah, I like Wisconsin's. I've been to their stadium and their basketball arena. It was nice. I liked it. Anywhere in DC Legendary comes out later this month, next month. It's coming out before Gen Con. They've confirmed that. And Gen Con's in September. But the knowers say it's either late this month or early next month. No ally Nightcrawler is gonna be nuts, especially with the new protection cards. Yeah. And that's the thing, like what they're doing with the aspect stuff, like there's a lot of interesting things they're doing there. So I'm happy to see them like take risks and new chances with things. That's generally what I look for the most. Hey, Madifer. Standard 2, Expert 2, King is wrecking me. That sounds terrible. Especially amazing using attack or thwart as defensive stat. Yeah. Family vacations coming up will be in Minnesota. Oh, that sounds sad. Besides Mall of America's Twin Cities Stadium, what else could we do? Be cold. Go to the worst airport. I've only been to Minnesota twice. Once was for a work thing. And that was to go see Cambria, which I forgot where they're located. LaSalle. And what was the other one? I went there. Oh, I went to Minnesota's campus, but I was only there for a day, so I didn't really get to see much. Aggression Wasp was not the answer. Minnesota airport is cozy. It's just a pain to fly in and out of if you don't fly Delta. In general, Lord of the Rings ruined me for that. Marvel Champions has a limit. Just encourages chump blocking. Yeah. Brian, welcome to chat. I'm going to be playing Valkyrie against Master Mold in my weekly game on Thursday. Any reason not to play aggression? Are you playing with others? If you're playing with others, then no, just go aggression. Like go full hog aggression. If you're playing solo, I would say leadership just because it helps balance out her thwarting weakness. Oh yeah, go aggression, dude. Just start swinging for 8 regularly. Like it's so easy with her. Because you figure if you have, what is it? Her with her sword with Deathglow and Dragon Fang. That's a 4 base. Get the attack card, aggression, +1 attack is 5. Get the heroic conditioning 1 for 6. And then mean swing for 9. Like just start punching everything in the face, like harder than anyone else can. And then show off the true greatness of Valkyrie. That's all you really need. It's crazy. She's so incredibly good multiplayer. And then just don't put Deathglow until you're ready to like win. Or to like defeat something, right? That's the best part. Is just and get some like resource generators for her. Don't be afraid of like enhanced physique and whatnot. So that it's easier to just get Deathglow out there over and over and over. But yeah, just like if anyone has a minion, just be like, don't worry about it, my friends. Boom, kill it. Boom, kill it. Boom, kill it. All right, now let me focus on the villain. And then when you're ready to flip the villain, just put Deathglow back on. Boom, kill it. Flip it. Ready yourself back up. Start swinging away until you're ready for the final blow, then put Deathglow on. Who lives up there doesn't want us to just hang out in his apartment and just stare at each other. But guess what I want to do? Stay in his apartment and just stare at each other. So I think I'm going to need to source DC Legendary overseas since I still haven't got Marvel Legendary 2nd edition over here. Ugh. Find out how much it would take to ship it. I mean, it's probably an insane amount. I got to look up shipping prices. A couple people have bought games from me, so. Scott, Sony offering 50% discounts now? They're in such a mess. They're such a mess. Oh my god. Talk about like the worst tweet of all time. The MSRP's got me thinking twice about playing them. I get the MSRP is putting people off, but like it's still a higher value than what Marvel Champions is. If you break it down like by card, not even including the mat, like MSRP to MSRP, like it's crazy value that you get, but it is a lot. So like I get it. You just get a well, actually, I think DC Legendary you only get 500 cards. I might be thinking of Marvel where you get 550. Yeah, you only get 500 cards. So yeah, 500 cards. The whatever, but you get the mat and a coin. Something I've actually physically go to the store is disgusting. Wait, do you guys not? Okay, so Novels is this way. Novels hates going to physical retail locations, and it's like my favorite thing. I love it. How the heck is Nintendo looking the best of the big three? And now everyone is after EA's head now for the college. Wait. Rising. What happened with college football 27? I haven't paid attention to that. Nintendo was always going to be the strongest position too for the past like 3 years because Nintendo holds on to their IPs. When Sony started like basically not doing exclusives anymore, same with Xbox. It's crazy. That was crazy. Nintendo is so smart for holding on to their exclusives. I defeat them all in Dragon. Well, that's fair. If you do it all in Dragon Shield, I get it. I just do it in Sleeve Kings. I might do DC Legendary and Dragon, but I don't know. I'll do it in Sleeve Kings for a little bit and see. Or I support Game Store. Yeah. I just mean in general. Like, I hate shopping on Amazon. HomeDepot.com I don't mind now because they do free shipping the day of, which is insane to me. But like everything else, like I just like going into a store. If I'm going with someone, then I like shopping in person. By myself, I'm the opposite way. If I'm with people, I can't stand it. I like to get in. If I want to take my time, I take my time. If I don't want to take my time, I don't want to take my time, right? Like I just want to like do my own thing. Go physical retail for food. Other than that, I'm likely getting online. Retail is so expensive. Yeah, it can be for sure. I feel like there's times though, like with small things especially, because like I've looked at like caulk, right? I needed caulk for something, and I was like, let me just get it from Amazon because it's a weekend project, and like a tube of caulk was like $12 for their knockoff Chinese whatever caulk. I was like, are you kidding me? They're like, but you get free shipping. I went to the store, it was $4 for like GE. I was like, this is insane. So there are times absolutely it's cheaper, and I feel like there's other times it's not. It's so weird. To do that for books, she scolded me buying a book from her for a kid from Target. That's fair. With books too, like I've had books shipped to me from Amazon way back when, and like they're super damaged, and I'm like, what the heck is this? Like, come on. But granted, I order specifically from Aussie stores that have locations around me. That's makes more sense. I did Gamegenic matte sleeves. I gotta look at the Gamegenic matte sleeves. Link, do you like them? A lot of single player stuff is now under paywall, and they didn't want anybody until it came out. And they had streamers under NDA, so they couldn't say anything. Bro, are you kidding me? That's terrible. Oh my god, EA. EA is so bad. They better not mess up FC27. Them in 2K, man. What always drove me nuts about EA playing on Steam is like I'll play like, you know, soccer on it, and they have like the anti-cheat stuff, and it doesn't load half the time, so it crashes my game. I'm like, bro, I'm playing single player. If I'm cheating single player, why do you care? Like, and I get it, they have it set up for the multiplayer stuff, but it shouldn't do the check until I start playing multiplayer. Like, I'm not playing multiplayer. I'm just playing single player. I'm just trying to be a stupid manager for Liverpool and bring us to greatness. That's also crazy that they put it on the NDA. But I mean, I know streamers are just there to get paid, but maybe this is why I'm not a full-time streamer, because I'd be like, I can't accept that contract. Like, that's insane. You also hate driving, that's fair. Below prices. My FLGSs are all above MS, like all above retail prices. Like, they're so expensive. Like, we went to a store, well, this was a little while ago, and like they were 10 to 20% above MSRP. And I was like, bro, like this is higher than what they're saying to sell. They're like, yeah, we got to make money. And I was like, that's not how this works, dude. Don't lie to me about this. I was in a different town, so I just visited one time. That said, I like buying physical media in stores, but board games, I tend to hunt my local stores. Yeah, that makes sense. Have you tried playing My City with novels? No. 24 session legacy game? No, but I know what that is. But no, we have not. Also, welcome, Doc. I don't think I can get novels to play 24 games in a row of something. Some of my Marvel release dates when I order online. Yeah. The game map for Marvel Legends is beautiful. I love it. I bought a complete book series at Goodwill and they were in excellent condition. Sometimes you find gold. Yeah. Yeah, always look used. People were finding old legendary sets at Goodwill. Like somebody found the X-Men box for like 20 bucks and they went like, look, I'm going to give you 50 because that's what this like kind of sold for back in the day. It wasn't really sold for like 40, but they're like, hey, this is what it sold for back in the day. And this box is worth a lot more now. I was like, man, good for you. Oh, 10 bucks for 200. I may have to look at that. For the Game Gen X sleeves. Yeah, I don't need them to be as good as Dragon Shield. I just need them not to fall apart or get sticky. Like Sleeve Kings. Worth the price of the game? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that neoprene mats, to me, is like a $20 mat. So, if you paid $100, if you paid 90 through Game Nerds, right? So, let's say you paid 90 through Game Nerds. You're paying 70 bucks for 550 cards. That's wild. I get a bit higher prices from the FLGS, but the one near me is actually nice and actually treats you like a person. Talks to you about games, very sociable. That's one worth keeping. I've ran into so many that like they just don't want me to be in their store. I'm like, bro, I'm willing to spend money. Like, man. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. I don't want to hear about your business struggling in the year. Sorry. D20 is very cynical. Have you tried like Kuro sleeves? No, I have not. I've never even heard of them. A lot of those games really don't. Oh, hey. Came back. I love that it crashes. Love it. But Doc, yeah, as far as the FGL's telling you to pay table space, like that's crazy. Like they should be using that to promote the game. This sounds fantastic and cheap, but great quality. I thought I bought a 1,000 pack for 20 bucks. Hey, Adam. Now you have me curious. What are they? Milko sleeves. Oh yeah, there they are. 5,000 for $42? Oh wait, here are the matte ones. Yeah, 1,000 for $25. Well, huh. Huh. I am going to have to look at that. For anyone that's interested. I mean, that's better than Sleeve Kings. Yeah, Sleeve Kings. Well, I guess you get 1,100 from Sleeve Kings. And it's like 30 some dollars. But I have to pay for shipping. Because on Amazon it's more expensive. God. That's legit. Alright, let's just save this to my wish list. Yeah, that's insane, dude. Oh wait. Let me use a better link so that if you all buy anything, I can get paid. Here's my scammy link. Yeah, that's wild. Okay. They have matte finish texture back. I need to get Dragon Sleeve matte for on sale when they're like 1,000 for 80 bucks. Dude, I just got 1,000 for $60 on eBay. They were I just got them. What was the black ones? They're up to 67 now. But yeah, they're 67 with free shipping. When you watch a sport, do you have a team glassware, game, noms, or drink while you eat? Yeah, I just kind of drink a soda usually. And just chill. I don't do anything fancy though, unless it's Liverpool.
Venom Goblin? Thought you were fighting something hard.
I know, I bait and switched you all. Pretty thick as well. Just black is an option. Also, Josh, Josh, thank you for 40 months, dude. That's wild. I know, I bait and switched you all. I'm doing something easy. But yeah, the eBay prices on Dragon Shield have been not bad so far. I might have to pick up... No, I think I have a bunch of clear mats still. But I had to get the black ones. All right, I want you all to know this. I am shuffling this. In case for some reason I get 4 standard cards again right off the rip. Sprouts pie, pickle, red cabbage, Guinness, Bruin, sausage, hot. Oh yeah, we don't get that fancy. I do stand a lot though. Like I stood for the entire American match. I'm one of those people. I'm a stander. Venom Goblin. Yeah, I haven't played him in a long time. I kind of forgotten how to. Venom Goblin. I can't move it to the same scheme, right? Even though it's the least amount of threat, like it has to move, right? Dude, Strife is the worst. Strife is so boring. It's almost as boring as Baron Zemo. Okay, so doing Venom Goblin just on standard. I switched out the glider for Goblin gimmicks because I hate the glider and it's dumb. The dumb set. I refuse to do it. That's the deck I'm using. So we'll see how this goes. So put Lower Manhattan. Put Lower Manhattan, Midtown Manhattan, Upper Manhattan in the place. Oh, the glider. Place the glider counter on Midtown Manhattan. Flip this card and set it aside. Come on. All right. Play cards that affect the main scheme. Gather cards that affect the main scheme. Each scheme accumulates threat each round. Okay. Okay. So they have the different specials. We don't have to worry about that. Starts with Midtown with 2. Whatever. Venom Goblin comes in as a 2/2 stat line. 16 life. Steady. After Venom Goblin activates against you, move the glider counter to the main scheme with the least threat. Choose either place 2 threat in the main scheme or use the special odds. So we have to get lower down by 1, right? Because 1 is the best one to put it on. Yeah, because we don't want to discard cards. Upper, we want to let that go up a little bit. And Midtown is fine too. So taking 2 indirect damage and lower, right? Because you have to move it, right? It's been a while. I think you have to move it. Even if lower is the lowest. Because you have to move your glider. Just move the glider to the scheme of the least threat. Does anyone remember that rule? In chat? Ever try it? I think I did it once when it first came out. But I don't really remember. It's been years. Because I remember kind of playing this and going, oh, I don't have to move the glider. And then it was like, no, you do have to move the glider. which I always thought was dumb. Hey Keith, how's it going, man? Yeah, I do think you have to move it too. Pretty sure it's the lowest of the 3. Even that's how I used to play. I felt like I got yelled at for it. Stan, you probably did get yelled at, but it doesn't make it. That's true. Why are you playing like that? I know, right? I've seen it do it both ways. Yeah. Hold on, I want to see if I can search for it really quick. No, why would that be there? In the state robbery games, I'm much fun. I only throw pillows at the TV. Oh, I'm having AI look it up for me. AI says you can move in the same spot. But I don't necessarily trust that. $220, aren't you supposed to be a rules expert? Okay, some abilities allow players to move game elements such as cards, damage, or threats. So it cannot move to when an element moves, it cannot move to the same current placement. Alright, but this is for okay, so when an element moves, it cannot move to the same current placement. If there is no valid source or destination for move, it cannot move. It's possible to. Yeah, it's not quite right though. Is that what it be? That's what AI is saying too. It says you can find the official rulebook of Hall of Heroes specifically states this in 1.6 and 1.7. When an element moves, it cannot move to its same current placement. Because Venom Goblin Force Response uses the keyword move the glider counter from the main scheme with the least threat, you have to apply this core definition. If this current scheme is unequivocally the lowest, you simply fail to execute the word move because it has no valid destination. And then you proceed to resolve the rest of the text on the card, placing threat that triggers special. That makes sense to me. I don't care if the internet's going to get mad at me. That's how we're doing it. It stays on the lowest. I'm pretty sure I've been yelled at for that in the past, but today it stays on the lowest. Cool. Cool. So keep it on Lower Manhattan. All right, chat. Actually, wait. Before we start, Twitch, I'll give you legalized gambling for a minute. Will I beat Venom Goblin first try? Yeah, it just makes more sense. You have 1 minute to vote. 1 minute, Twitch. Will it be just the first try? Not tonight in general, just the first try. That makes sense to me? Yeah. Yeah, you just can't execute the move word. 30 seconds left, Twitch. Josh, if you're gonna bet against me, now seems to be the time. 20 more seconds. 10 seconds. There he is. All right, cool. So, let's try this. First try. You know what to do. Oh, I lost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay. All right, so we have sisterhood, not sisterly bonds. That stinks. All right, we don't want claw mastery. Put the glider back in, please. Grim Resolve could be good. Though pain tolerance is also really good. I don't want to get rid of heroic conditioning yet, though. I'll get rid of sisterhood. Actually, I'm going to get rid of both claw masteries. I can't believe I'm getting rid of 2 of them. Because if I can play pain tolerance early, that could be good. But heroic conditioning is the better one to play. All right, let's throw away these 3. All right, there we go. Okay, that's a good hand. So, let's do, we don't have Sisterly Bond or Honey Badger to do that. Because we're playing on. Nah, I don't think so. More like chewed out. I've been chewed out before. Let's flip up to X23. Also, great movie. All right, this math still isn't going to math, is it? So, if we do... Hey, Elman, how's it going? If we do 3 for that, and then 1 for Grim Resolve, hold on to Pain Tolerance for the next one. I think that's the way we'll do this. We'll use a double and lay the trap to play Heroic Conditioning. Get this extra hit points. And +1 thwart. Whatever that one is. Still drives me nuts. That's yellow versus the blue, but whatever. Whatever. We'll throw away Making an Entrance to play Grim Resolve. Let's just thwart the 2 off of Lower Manhattan, so it's down to 0, and keep that in check for right now. Okay. That's fine. So, we'll ready up. Hold on the pain tolerance. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Adamantium lacing is good. That's good. Okay. We actually got really good ones to start off with. So 1. That goes up to 3. This one goes up to 1. Okay. Venom Goblin's going to attack for 2. We're going to defend this. Hopefully get hit by 1. Oh my god. Okay. Get hit for 0. We don't ready up. Bad card is... Oh, wait. Then we have to move this. Sorry, we have to move this counter down to there. And then we have to place 1 threat on each scheme, or we place 2 onto that one. We'll do 1 on each one. 1. That's up to 4. That's up to 2. So 2, 4, 2. Bad card is... Goblin Gimmicks Goblin Guider. Attach the enemy with the highest printed hit points and without another Goblin Guider if you cannot gain Surge. So he gets +1 attack. Spend 2 energy to get rid of that card. Okay. So, with that being said, Closet Ferrari, never open it. Hey, Free Point, you should. It is a good card. Or a good game. Let's do... Throwaway X Mansion to play Adamantium Lacing. So now we get 2 more life onto us. I have a good video on how to play. That'll break it down a lot better than this. Shoot. Pain tolerance, we might as well get in play. Because we do want to thwart this down more. So we're going to dump 2 cards and get pain tolerance into play. So basically, your number one, it is my number 1 video, yeah. So basically, they're multi-use cards. So you can use a card to either play it for its cost in top left, or you can use it for its resource in the bottom left. So I threw away 2 cards to pay for this 2-cost card. And it's an upgrade, so it sits on the table. Upgrades and supports on the table with allies. Events happen as you play them. Alright, so we'll use our claws to just deal 2 damage to herself. Take 2 damage. Mainly so we can just ready up. And then we're going to thwart for 3 off of this one. Keeping this, again, down to 0. We want this one as low as possible. And we'll work on thwarting more, hopefully, in a little bit. We're definitely going to be able to ready up on that. Also, I have to put Piercing and Retaliate out. Because we now have Retaliate. Going to win with 1 block at a time. Okay. So that's that. Now we're ready up. Draw our 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And we'll probably get Heroic Intuition in there. All right. So everything goes up by 1 with Venom Goblins. So that goes up by 1. This is up to 5. This is up to 3. We're going to do some massive thwarting soon. Okay. So, that was one of everything. Venom Goblin is going to attack for 3 now. We're going to defend our 2 against this. And 1 more. So we defend for 2. We take 2 damage. We do retaliate 1. And... Hey, Sippy, thank you for the belated birthday. We get to ready up because we took damage once per phase. We're allowed to do that. 20 days until Fear No Evil. Nice. And then this moves to the lowest one. That is still the lowest one. And then, we have to do the special for it. I keep forgetting that. So we'll do... we're just going to do 2 on it. So we're going to put 3 onto this one. Because you have 2 options, right? You got to place 2 threat on that scheme or resolve its special ability. We'll put 2 on that because I don't want it to get too crazy. And we can thwart 3 pretty easily. Attach the villain. He gets an extra boost icon. We can spend 1 of each resource, discard this card. Okay. Cool. So... is our turn. Let's get rid of Gumboat and Upside the Head. To play Heroic Intuition. So now we get 4 threat base. What do we have? 11 life right now out of our 15. So we will throw away Upside to play Making an Entrance. When your hero makes a basic thwart, it gets +2 for that. So that's going to be 5 total onto it. After that thwart ends, if your hero removed all threat from that scheme, heal 2. So we're going to thwart the 5 or 4, actually 6, sorry. We're going to do it off in Midtown, bring that back down to 0. We removed all the threat that way, so we get to heal 2 damage. Then we're going to use our claws once again to deal 2 damage to us so that we can ready up. And then we're going to thwart 4, bring this back down to 0. Okay. Then we will ready up. I need to get rid of some of these extra cards he has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Interesting. Okay. Animal instinct when it makes basic attack where X is equal to attack. I don't know if we really need to use that. We will be able to get rid of improvised weapons. Yeah, I'll try that. Loving the alternate X23. Dude, it's one of my favorites. All right, so everyone goes up by 1. So that's 1, 1, 4. Venom Goblin's going to attack for 3. So we're going to defend. So it's 4 total. You are stunned. So 4 total. So I take 2 damage. 1, 2. He retaliates 1. We get to ready up from that. Bad card is... Oh my god. Okay. 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 Lady Deathstrike. Each enemy gains retaliate 1. I just don't... I don't understand sometimes, chat. Just don't understand sometimes. Like, for most people, the odds aren't great. But for me, it's fantastic. Okay. I need to clear some of his upgrades. And I need to thwart for a ton. So I got this going for me now. Okay. 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 Do I have 9 life? Swear you and Shadow's about to. It's just... I just wish I understood at this point. Okay. If we play Honey Badger, there's 6 any mana damage ready X23. That could work out fine for us. And then we can still use Grim Resolve to do that. Okay. Oh, we haven't readied up yet. So let's throw away 2 cards to play the old Honey Badger. The old Honey Badger. So, Marvel Champions Daredevil with the new Arkham expansion. Nice. What did Arkham do with the expansion? I haven't paid attention. I am going to thwart. Oh wait, we never did this, did we? I should have put 2 on here. That should be at 3. Okay. All right, so we have a thwart 4. Playthrough for sure. Nice. All right, we played Honey Badger. Before I forget, heal 1 from your identity for pain tolerance. So we're up to 10. I'm going to thwart 4. So this goes down to 0 again. I'm going to use Grim Resolve, take a damage, generate a wild, throw away a Fist and Energy, so I can spend all that to get rid of improvised weapons. Okay. Then 3, 4, 5. Wait, no, 6. We took a damage, so we get to ready up for a natural readying up ability. And I will thwart 4 off of here. So that's down to 2. Then Honey Badger will thwart 1 off? No, thwart 1 off of here. Bring this down to 3. After Honey Badger takes any amount of damage, ready X23. And then we'll thwart the last bit off of In the Name of Vengeance. And get rid of that so no one gets retaliate. I am then going to flip down. And ready up. Because them thwarting is not a big deal. And it's at 0. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where are my doubles? Oh, there we go. Okay. 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 Everything goes up by 1. So this is at 1. This is at 2. This is at 4. Venom Goblin's going to scheme for 2, 3, 4, 5. So this goes up to 6. And then... oh, we have to put in the lowest now. Which is this one. So we have to take 2 indirect damage. So I'll just take the 2. She's going to scheme for 2, which is now going to be on this one. So that's up to 4. Bad card is Hack and Slash. When revealed, discard 1 random card from your hand. Take damage equal to the printed number of resources on it. Oh my god. Don't be my double. Anything but the double. Puncture wounds. Alright, so I take 1 damage. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. So Marvel Champions, you can pick one hero that's already out. Who would you change and why? I would change probably Spider-Man. I'd balance him out more. Make him better for solo. Because I like Spider-Man. I just don't enjoy him for solo. Alright, we're gonna heal 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're up to 12 out of our 15 health. We're gonna flip up. Change the Hulk. The Hulk's perfect. How dare you? How dare you? Okay. Let's throw away Gunboat to play Regenerative Longevity. Now first, that's after. So we heal a total of 4 damage from Identity Honey Badger. So 1 from here, 3 from us. 1, 2, 3. We're back up to full life. We'd also get to heal 1 more from Puncture Wound, but... or not, Pain Tolerance, not Puncture Wound. Let's do... Let's do... Nerf the Hulk. Yeah, he is too strong. Also, welcome, MB. Let's do X23's Claws. Take 2 damage. 1, 2. We get to ready up. So we're technically at 3 attack. I am going to... when X23 makes a basic thwart, she gets plus X for that thwart where X is equal to her attack. So it's at 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to thwart all of that off the main scheme. We play one of our cards, so we get to heal 1. Right? It's not limited, yeah. And then we already readied up from damage. We'll exhaust this to take a damage. Throw away a double to play X going to give it to you. After he comes in, we will stun Lady Deathstrike. Honey Badger is going to thwart 1. That's at 0. We'll thwart 1 off of here. We'll thwart 1 off the bottom one. So that's at 3. When she takes damage, we get to ready X23. We're just going to clear her stun. And then X going to give it to you and thwart 3 off of here. So it's down to 1. What size deck? This is medium and large. I have the small as well, but I don't have the biggest one. All right, let's ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, Moira. That'd be nice to get last hand. Okay. Everything goes up by 1. So this is 1. 1. I think we can start attacking the villain soon. 1. Venom Goblin's going to attack. X is going to take it. So it's going to be 3. Place 1 threat in each main scheme without the glider. 2, 5. So it's 3 damage. Takes out X. Did his job well. We can move this one. This one's the lowest. We'll put this one at 4. Bad card is... search your hand, deck, and discard pile for Honey Badger and place her face down as obligation. If you cannot discard... Okay. After you make a basic recovery, discard to get Honey Badger. Oh, you discard it and Honey Badger. Sad. We have lost the Honey Badger. That's alright. She's about to die anyway. Alright, let's do... We're going to throw away Dazzler and Sisterly Bond to get rid of Goblin Glider. Alright, so let us then... Oh wait, she was stunned. She's no longer stunned. Let's then... do 4 threat removal off of the main one. Bring it down to 0. We'll use the claws. Take 2 damage to ready yourself up. We're going to deal 3 damage to Lady Deathstrike. Discards the top card of the encounter deck and takes 1 indirect damage. Okay, that's fine. Let's put a puncture wound onto them. So attach the enemy with the X23 or Honey Badger attack this turn. They get -1 attack. After the player phase begins, discard this card and deal 3 damage to the attached enemy. So that will kill her. We are going to flip down and use a double. Oh wait, we play puncture wound, so we heal 1. I keep forgetting that. Use a double to play Moira. And then we'll ready up. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. Draw our 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Decked out. Alright, we gotta start being aggressive. Five, 6. Okay. 1, 3, 6. Venom Goblin's going to scheme for 2 plus nothing. So it goes up to 3. It moves this down to here. We're going to just put 2 onto here. Oh, wait, no, they're both 3. So actually, we'll just put 2 onto here. So this will go up to 5. She's going to scheme for 2 more. This brings up to 7. Lady Deathstrike's going to... Alright, scheme for that. Alright, first bad card is... Surge. Resolve the special ability of the scheme with the glider counter on it. Son of a gun. Place 1 threat in each scheme. Alright. And it surges, because that's our favorite keyword. Symbiote with guard. Okay. While symbiote environments in play against patrol. Okay, we don't have that. Choose to either spend 2 resources of any type or give the villain 1 face down boost card. We'll give him a face down boost card. Well, actually, let's see. No. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to spend 2 resources of any type. Am I? If I do these 2, justice served, we could do that. Yeah, that's fine. We'll spend 2. We'll actually spend 2 resources. Okay. So what we'll do is I'm going to heal back up to 15. Self-isolation. After you make a basic recovery, discards obligation and honey badger. Now my action, shuffle either honey badger ally or sisterly bond from your into your event deck from your discard pile and draw 1 card. So we'll draw a card. Oh, that's dumb luck. Okay. Did that. We're going to change the hero form. In doing so, we use Moira to draw another card. Sisterly Bond. Okay. Oh, after the player phase begins, discard this card and deal 3 damage to enemy. I have to do that. Oh, I meant to do Mutant Education. That's okay. So we deal 3 damage and knocks them out. And then the player who defeated this minion takes the top card of the encounter deck and takes 1 indirect damage. There is no boost icons on that, so we don't do that. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so we have to take out that Thrall first, and we have to lower these schemes a ton. Cool. Okay. I'm going to throw away Mutant Education to put Justice Serve. How much can we thwart? 4. So let's put it on there. No, wait. 4, 5, 6. It's not enough for that. No, we'll do it here. We'll do it on there. I'm going to throw away 2 cards to play Honey Badger. We would heal 1, but we have nothing to heal, so that's fine. Okay. Honey Badger then can thwart 1 off of here. So that's down to 6. We get to ready up. I am then going to do Grim Resolve to take a damage. Generate a wild to do Making an Entrance. So we're going to thwart 4, 6 off of Upper Manhattan. Oh yeah, we took a damage, so I have to remember that. Justice Serve is played on you. Oh yeah, it is. That's a good call. Discard this to ready your hero. We are going to do that. Heal 2 damage. How are you liking Justice X23? I've been meaning to try her. Lean to leadership. I like Justice. It's been pretty good, but I feel like we're just stalled out right now. I don't like that. All right, we need to lower this one down. Actually, it doesn't really matter because we'll just put 2 on the scheme if we have to. So let's just thwart 4 off of this one, bring it back down to 4. I feel like I need to start moving to get massive hits. I'm doing so much thwarting right now. So I'm a little worried about that. All right, let's ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 5. Okay. Everything goes up by 1. It's up to 5. It's up to 5. Once we get the weapon or the claw thing in, we'll be able to do some decent damage. But yeah, we're going to defend 2 against his 2 boost icons. So we take 2 damage. He gets retaliate 1. And taking the damage, we get to ready up. The Thrall would attack now. Which 13 life, that's fine. We'll take that hit. So I'm going to take that hit. We retaliate 1 on him. Bad card is... Okay. We need to spend 1 of each resources. That's our new priority. Mental. I was going to heal. So we're going to do mental. This. No, we won't do Grim Resolve yet. We will do that in a little bit. Let's use a double Injustice Serve to play X, or play X gonna give it to you. We're gonna stun the Thrall. Now, X can deal or remove 3 threat from here. Oh shoot, we never did this. Gosh darn it, chat. We're just gonna put 2 on here, so it's at 3. Okay, so now he's going to remove 3. We'll move it off this one. So it's down to 2. I keep forgetting to do that. Okay. I will then... What's that? 2, 5, 3. All right, let's... Let's get a little more aggressive, I guess. All right, we're going to use the claws. Take 2 damage and we get 2 attack. Hold on, let me just get the thing out so I know that I have that temporarily. We'll deal 3 damage and take out the Thrall. Even though we just stunned it, I'd rather get rid of it. Because of the guard. I'm then going to use Grim Resolve to take a damage. Throw away 2 more resources to get rid of We Are 1. Because we absolutely have to get rid of that. In doing this, we took a damage, so we get to ready up. I'm going to deal 3 damage onto Venom Goblin. Bring him down to 10. Honey Badger is then going to thwart 1 off of Midtown. Am I going to do that? Yeah, that's fine for now. So she gets knocked out, but I get readied up before she's knocked out. And then... we could drop down the heal again. No, we want X to take the hit. So we're not going to heal yet. So I'll just swing for another 3 on him. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll ready up. And get rid of our attack. Because we want X20, or we want X to take this hit coming up. And then we can drop down. 1, the Riz, Claw Mastery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 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 Each one goes up by 1. It's up to 3, 5, 4. He's going to attack. X is going to take it for 2. If this boosts an attack, it gets +2 icons for this attack and it gains overkill. So it's 4 damage. So that's 3 onto us. Wait. Yeah, he soaks 2. So that's... No, wait. That's 2, 3, 4 total. 4 total. 2 gets absorbed here. So we're down to 6. That's fine. So that's... he's done. We have to do this. We move the glider count to the least. We'll move this back up to 5. Bad card is... oh, the villain each minion attacks you. Okay, so we're going to defend against this attack. Please at least do 1. So it's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, not that much. 3 damage to us. We get to ready up. And we retaliate him for 1. Alright, we're going to flip down and heal anyway. So that's not the worst thing in the world. But I do need to remove... I put 2 on there, right? Yeah, because that's at 5. So let's use... I don't want to do damage. I don't care about that right now. So if we play Claw Mastery, we get +2 on our attack. And Animal Instinct will let us throw a ton off of it, with making an entrance, which would heal us. So let's do... We'll use Upside the Head to play Claw Mastery. So we get +2 attack. We play the card so we get to heal 1. Let's do 3 attack on the Venom Goblin. 3. Brings down to 3. We're going to use our claws. Didn't give us another +2. We take 2 damage. We ready up. Then we can throw away Dazzler for making an entrance and play Animal Instinct. So it's now 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're thwarting for 9. So we're going to thwart everything from here. That's down to 0. We heal 2. We play the card, so we heal another 1. That's all of that. We're not going to have the +2 stuff anymore. Let's flip down. We don't want to shuffle that in yet. So we'll ready up. Okay. Draw our 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, heal. Animal Instinct. Actually, maybe I'll just heal for a ton. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, everything goes up by 1. So 1, 6, 5. It's going to scheme for 2, 3, 4. Brings up to 5. Still the lowest, so we can keep it there. We'll just put 2 more onto there, so it's up to 7. Bad one is Festering Mass. All right, so that comes with 5, so we have to get rid of that. Okay. So what we could do is shuffle either Honey Badger or Sisterly Bond. Shuffle Honey Badger in. We only have a handful of cards left. And then we get to draw a card. Nah, it's hoping. Gumbo does not work well with this. Like, I get what it's trying to do. Like, it's not bad, but I don't need that much thwarting. Alright, if we heal 6, or we can use Regenerative and heal even more. Because Regenerative will heal us 4 plus 5. So it brings us back up to 10 anyway. And I do like the idea of thwarting a little. Alright, let's... Oof. Let's flip up. Use Moira. Draw a card. Honey Badger? Oh, God. Okay. Okay. We'll use a double to play Honey Badger, who heals us 1. What's he got? 3 life? Let's throw away Always Honey when you need her. Throw away Gumboat to play Claw Mastery. That's going to heal us 1. Get the +2 attack on there. We can scheme for 3. Or not scheme, I'm sorry. Attack for 3. Knock Venom Goblin into next Venom Goblin. Give each player 2 face down cards. 1, 2. Comes in with toughness, but we have piercing anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. And he comes in with 18 life. Okay. We can then What do we have? 7 life? Use Honey Badger. We decided to play the new characters. Jessica Jones and Echo. Honey Badger is going to thwart for 1, bring this down to 6. We get to ready up. Let's attack for 3 onto Venom Goblin. And we have piercing. So his tough goes away. 1, 2, 3. We'll exhaust the claws to take 2 damage, which readies us up. We now have 5 damage total. So we'll hit... do we want to hit Venom Goblin for that? Yeah, we might as well. What do we have? 5 life? So we'll hit Venom Goblin for 5 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll throw away a gunboat to play Regenerative Longevity. So we get 1 for just playing the card. We're going to heal 1 from Honey Badger and 3 from us. 2, 3. These cards do nothing now. Making an interest in Animal Instinct we can't do anything with yet. We have a ton of bad cards to deal with. Everything is going to go up a little bit faster. After Gamma activates the end, you move the color of the counter scheme and resolve its special ability. So we have to do the special ability now. And its special is going to be a bit tougher. Actually, no, I think we do need a thwart. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to put that 5 back on. Because we're going to do... Because all we did was exhaust to deal 5 damage. We're going to thwart instead. We'll use Grim Resolve to take a damage. We're making entrance in Animal Instinct. We play one of our cards, so we heal 1. We're going to thwart a ton off of Festering Mass. Like a lot. Like 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, like 10 off of the 5. Get rid of Festering Mass. And then we get to heal too. Okay. I think that's the better play. And then we ready up. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Claw Mastery, sweet. Okay. All right, everything goes up by 1. So that's up to 7, 7, 6. Oh my god, we're going to get so many cards. He is going to attack. We are going to defend. So he's attacking 3 against our 2. 2, so that's 5. So we take 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. He gets retaliated for 1. We get to ready up. Now, this goes to the least amount. We have to do the special from it, which is discard 1 card from your hand if Symbiote Environment is in play, which is not. All right, so we have to discard 1 card from our hand. We'll get rid of Gunboat. Okay. Then we get 3 bad cards. You gotta hold on. First one is the villain heals X, where X is double the villain's stage number. So he heals 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's back up to full life. The villain attacks. You give him 1 additional boost card for this activation. Oh boy, I'm sorry, Honey Badger. Honey Badger's gonna take this hit of 3. Move the glider to the main scheme with the most threat and place 1 on it. So 1 there. And then we do it again. So it's going to be 3 damage on the Honey Badger. Ugh, I should have just taken that hit. Enraged. Okay. We will just kill him. Not quite what I was hoping for. But oh well. All right, we have 8 life. All right, we're going to throw away Upside the Head to play Claw Mastery to heal us 1. So we have +2 attack. Just going to exhaust and kill the Enraged Symbiote. We'll throw away Double to play Sisterhood, mainly so we just heal 1. Then we'll use the Claws, take 2 damage. We're swinging for 4 now. So we'll just swing 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's down to 14. I would like to heal. That would probably make that go up a lot. Because this would go up to 10. It would definitely pop Midtown. But then we can draw more cards. We only have 1 card left. So we're going to get 2 bad cards. It's definitely going to pop that. If we get an advance, it would pop probably 2 of them. Nah, we're just going to YOLO it. Okay. We're ready up. So 1. Extra bad cards we got to shuffle up. I feel like should be really good in protection 2, maybe? No, because you kind of want to take a hit. Like, I need to take damage. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ugh, terrible hand. Okay, so everything goes up by 1. So it's up to 8. This is up to 10. It's up to 7. He's going to attack for 3. We're going to defend. So it's going to be 3, 4. Give him an additional card. 4. Okay, hold on. We have to do it in a second. So 4, we defend 2, and we heal. Are we ready up? All right, so we have to resolve the special ability on the scheme with the glider counter. So take 2 indirect damage. Uh-oh. Okay. Change it for... Actually, that's true, too. All right, so now we go to the one with the least, and you have to discard 1 card from your hand. We'll give it a gunboat. All right, 2 cards. Don't be an assault. After attached villain takes any amount of damage from an attack, give attached villain a boost card. If that attack deals 3 or more damage, discard this card. Okay. Hey, J Danger. It is. All right. After the villain attacks, you discard that and take 2 indirect damage. Son of a gun. Pumpkins. All right, so we definitely have to flip down now. After we thwart a little, I guess. All right, so it's on this one. We can thwart a bit on there. We have 4 life. So let's thwart the 4 off of Upper Manhattan. So it's down to 3. We can use the claws. We'll take 2 damage. Yeah, we'll take the 2 damage to ready up. And then we'll swing for 3. 1, 2, 3. Violent tendencies. Give him a face down boost card. Then we discard that card. After doing that, we'll put puncture wound on him as well. Playing a card heals us 1. Then we'll throw away Sisterly Bond to play Upside the Head. After your hero made a basic attack and damage the enemy, confuse the enemy. Now he's got steady, so he's not fully confused, but that's all right. Then we will flip down and ready up and hold on to our double. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, regenerative, another puncture wound. Justice served. Just gonna be rough. Okay, this goes up to 9. We're playing dangerously now, but I gotta be a bit more aggressive. This goes up to 11. This goes up to 4. So he is going to scheme for 2. Oh shoot, 3, 4. So that goes up to 8. And then we have to place 1 threat on the main scheme without the glider. So this one pops. This is at 10 out of 11. So that goes away. Midtown is now gone. So if we lose another town, we're done. And then it is now bad card time. Don't be in advance. Okay. Don't be in advance. I'm pretty sure there's 1 still there. The villain heals. Okay, so he heals 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We can shuffle Sisterly Bond back into here. So we're going to do that. And then we get to draw a card. Oh, also, hold on. Draw a card. I forgot. Puncture wound then activates. We deal 3 damage to him. Okay. We have 6 life. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let us recover the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're up to 9. We got to play a little safe. We'll flip up. And trigger Moira. Making an entrance. Okay. Let's use Grim Resolve to heal or to generate a wild resource. And lose a health. We trigger to ready yourself up. So that's our 1 ready up. And we'll use that on regenerative longevity. So we heal 5 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 for a normal thing and 4 for that card. Two, 3. Oh, we can't play Dazzler then. That's okay. So let's do 2. We'll do away 2, 3 to play X. Gonna give it to you. He's gonna confuse. So now he's actually confused in case he pulls an advance, because I'm pretty sure there's still an advance in there. All right, he has to thwart Lower Manhattan. Oh wait, did we never trigger this and discard 1 card from our hand? I don't think we did. We'll get rid of Dazzler. I think we were supposed to discard 1 from our hand. I think I forgot. That's down to 7. All right, let's do our claws. Take 2 damage. We're going to swing for 3 onto Venom Goblin. 1, 2, 3. We're going to place a puncture wound on him, so he's attacking for 1 fewer. And Justice Servant making an entrance. You know what? We're going to get rid of both of them for now. And then we'll ready up. We're going to take some indirect damage, but that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me claws. Ugh. Okay. All right. This one goes up by 8. This one goes up to 9. He's going to attack for 3, 4, 5. Knocks out X. Going to give it to you. See ya. We remove a pumpkin bomb. After you discard pumpkin bombs. Oh, there's only one pumpkin bomb on it. After the villain attacks you, discard pumpkin bombs and take 2 indirect damage. Okay. 1, 2. Bad card is... Ugh. Symbiote. Okay. Okay. So our turn starts. Puncture wound triggers. 1, 2, 3 damage onto him. We have guard and patrol on now. So... At least it wasn't a heal. At least it wasn't a heal. I will take that. So let's do... Okay, let's do... We'll do the claws to get 3 attack. Take 2 damage. 1, 2. We'll knock out Enraged Symbiote. He's got 2 cards left. Oh yeah, 7 life. We'll do Grim Resolve. Take a damage. We get to ready up. And we'll use the wild to play Regenerative Healing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 life added on. And then... Alright, so what's this at? 9? Oh, we need to thwart that. So we will thwart 4 off of here. Bring us back down to 5. Okay. He is confused. If he pulls in advance, it's not the worst thing in the world. Alright, let's throw away Upside the Head to play Lay the Trap. Actually, no. We're not going to do that, actually. Because I might want the card that you get. I am going to flip down, though. Yeah, let's flip down. Actually, wait. What are the cards? Sisterly Bond or Honey Badger? Do we have them in here? No, neither of them are in there. Okay. So we can't do that. So we'll throw away Upside the Head to play Lay the Trap. I don't know if we'll ever do anything with that, but we'll see. Maybe we will. So we get deal 5 damage to the villain. Alright, then we will flip down. We'll get rid of this. I'll use Mutant Education to choose up to 2 identity-specific cards in your discard pile and shuffle them back into your deck. Get the healing. Now we'll get 1 healing and 1 puncture wound. I have 11 life. And risk it a little bit for the biscuit. Let's ready up. 1, there we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we have the win. We have the win if he doesn't do anything stupid. We have 9 and 6. He is confused. Does nothing. So he doesn't activate. So we don't do this. Backers, don't be in advance. Oh my god. If I had no luck, it would be better than the luck that I have. All right. So this is going to be 2. Place 1 threat in the main scheme without the counter. This goes up to 10 out of 11. And he puts 2 on here, so this is 8. Let's go. All right. He gets an acceleration icon, or token, I should say. And shuffles up his whole deck. Now we win, Rocky win. Almost getting USA luck there? Dude, seriously. Like, what are the odds? Like, not good, right? Didn't lose 1 to 4. Out of here, that's why we don't go to New York. Exactly. Don't ever go to New York. Okay. So we have Honey Badger. We're not going to do anything fancy with her. So we don't need to heal. We have a ton of life. Cool. Let's flip up. Use Moira. Draw a card. Okay. Okay, chat. Use a double. Play the old Honey Badger. Heals us 1. Let's first do... We'll heal first. Or I'm sorry, we'll do the +2 damage first. Take 2 damage. I am first going to thwart 4 off of Lay the Trap. So it removes 3 threats. The player who defeated this scheme deals 5 damage to the villain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. I can then use Grim Resolve, deal a damage to play Claw Mastery. So we're up to 4 attack. We get to ready up. So now we're swinging for 5. Swing for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. Then Honey Badger will deal a damage. And once there, that readies us up. We will swing for another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we could throw away making the entrance to play Regenerative Longevity, which heals us 1 naturally, and then we'll heal 1, 2, 3 from us. Heals 1 from Honey Badger. And those cards I don't even care about. Oh my god. So yeah, I wouldn't use Gunboat Diplomacy for this. I would put in like some other like Justice attacking cards or some allies, honestly, because I'm an ally heavy guy. So I would put in an extra ally or 2 just to help deal some damage or whatever or something. But yeah, that was solid. That was solid. Or maybe a way to just put some kind of upgrade in a Honey Badger to help her thwart an attack or something. I don't know. I feel like there's a couple of things we could have done. So the power behind Badgers do the... Yeah, basically. Because it's basically after Honey Badger takes any amount of damage, ready X23, right? So because you can already ready up once, if I can... Like a lot of people will do the claws to use as a ready up, but if I can do Grim Resolve, I'd rather do it, right? Because I can do the 2, so I'm swinging for 3. And swing for 3. Use Grim Resolve on whatever card to ready me up because I took a damage. Swing for another 3, so I'm at 6. Then Honey Badger can thwart or attack for 1. And then I ready up and I can swing again for a total of 9. And that's not including Claw Mastery. So if we added Claw Mastery to the very beginning of this, it would have been 5, right? So we would have been able to do 5, 10, 15 damage. And you can't stack Claw Mastery, right? You can only do 1. So it would have been 15 damage, which is just like crazy. So what you want to be just careful with Honey Badger, right, is Regenerative Longevity is like your most important card because it will let you heal up her. And this is why a lot of people play her in leadership so that you can put extra life on her with Sidekick. Sidekick makes her like bonkers too because it gives her more life and lets you do it. The one important note to know with this is that it's after Honey Badger takes any amount of damage, ready X23. So if she had 1 damage and I did I don't know, 1 thwart or whatever, and she was 2, she took the damage first before she gets knocked out. So you still do what the card says. So even though she'd have 2 damage on her, you still ready up and then she leaves play. This is a thing like a lot of people get messed up on with the rules of the game. So it's not just like a one-time thing. That's like if you were pushing at the end, it's okay if she gets knocked out, you would still ready up because again, it's just when she takes damage. If you go by the order of operations, she would take the damage first, then you hear a response, then she dies with consequential damage. So that's like an important note with her. But yeah, Honey Badger is basically, again, if you're playing your claws, which you get out in the beginning, plus Claw Mastery, it's 15 damage without even trying. And then, like, let's say you were just like getting like really messed up. And Puncture Wound is great too, right? Because it's a free card. And as long as you did 3 damage, which is pretty easy, you put it on him. He attacks for -1, which is fine. But more importantly, when you start the round, it does 3 damage to them, which is really strong. But anyway, Animal Instinct then it gets nuts because now if I have 5 attack on me, and especially with this build where I had 4 threat removal, when I make a basic thwart, the thwart gets her attack as well. So now I'm thwarting for 9. So this scheme was a good test for this to see how well you could clear 3 at once. But if you're just clearing 1, you can let 1 get pretty high. And I would rather put on like Space Fan if I was only doing 1, let it get up really high, and then clear the whole thing with Animal Instinct really easily. So she'd be really good with that new leadership card that gave her +2 attack. Yeah, she'd be decent with it for sure. You have to figure out a way to like ready her, or like try not to kill her, but yeah, that wouldn't be bad. And then again, you can shuffle her in 2 different ways essentially, right? So your alter ego side says shuffle either the Honey Badger or the Sisterly Bond. I don't use Sisterly Bond that much, but it's a good card. Event your discard pile into your deck, and then you draw 1. So if she got knocked out, you could flip down, shuffle her back in. Sisterhood would also technically find her if you wanted to, which support exhaust Sisterhood and discard X23 card from your hand, search your deck and discard pile for Honey Badger and just add it straight to your hand. So and that's just a regular action, it's not alter ego. So you can constantly feed her back. This is what the strength is of Honey Badger. So even if you didn't do the sidekick build and you were just like keep letting her get knocked out essentially, you can keep finding ways to get her back in with your cards. And the card I don't use much is Sisterly Bond. There's only one of them. It's an event. But when Honey Badger thwarts or attacks, add X23's matching power to Honey Badger's. This is really good. Again, if you're at your 5, then Honey Badger can swing for 6. And then again, she would ready you up. So now, if we played Sisterly Bond on top of all of it, I'm swinging for 5. Ready myself up with Grim Resolve. 10. Have Honey Badger attack then for 6. So that's 16 total damage. Readies me up. Swing again. 21. Like you can see how nuts though it gets, like so incredibly fast. So yeah, for this deck, I would take out the 3 gunboats. I can't get gunboat to work. Upside the Head would have been a lot better if they don't have steady. Use teamwork with teamwork would be good. And like I said, with the sidekick build, because you can ready her up more often and heal her, it gets even more nuts because then you just keep readying up. But anyway, so with Upside the Head, after your hero makes a basic attack and damages an enemy, confuse the enemy, and then if they weren't confused, this would have worked better on a non-steady villain. Like it wasn't bad, but I didn't prioritize it as much because of that. So I didn't really like it for that. But if you're playing against someone like that, that's fine. But yeah, I would have taken out the 3 gunboats, probably Mutant Education. I know why it's in there to get the cards that you want. It's not a bad card if you're flipping downtown and confuse locking things. Like that's not terrible. I didn't need 3 copies of Justice Serve. Justice Serve just need like 1 or 2. And I would have put in more allies. If I was doing 1 threat only, I would have put in Space Fan. Right, I would have done Space Fan instead. That would have been good. So Unified Strike. If you did a bunch of allies, yeah, Unified Strike could work. Should be good with that new leadership. Oh yeah, the new leadership card. And you said that Gumbo didn't really make difference. Use teamwork, Unified Strike. Yeah, there's a bunch of different ways you play her, but she is incredibly strong. Like she is incredibly strong. But yeah, I was a little worried there. And again, like her big cards. I mean, the heroic conditioning cards, like the conditioning cards, they're too good. Like, if I was doing her in aggression, get the +1, that's great. I mean, with the thwart is really nice to have the extra threat removal. Just to even get it at 3 is goated. But Grim Resolve, right? Take the damage. So it's an easy way to take damage to ready yourself up to generate the wild resource if you're not doing major attacks. That's nice. Adamantium Lacing. You get the 2 hit points. You get the Retaliate, which you saw how useful that was. And then your attacks gain Piercing, which is fantastic. I just gave you Josh's ones. Stronger than Valkstrong. She can swing for a lot more, yeah. And then pain tolerance. Again, anytime you play an X23 card, including this one, heal 1 damage. So even though I'm taking all this damage, because I'm playing all these X23 cards constantly, like you saw with Regenerative Longevity, this goes from a 4 healing card to a 5 for 1 cost, which is just crazy, right? So I can heal 1 from Honey Badger and then 4 from me essentially every time. So yeah, you get her 3 upgrades out there. She gets crazy. She's incredibly strong. And yeah, people just kind of sleep on her because it is really, I mean, you could tell how weird it was to pilot that, right? I mean, how much damage did I take that game? 40, 50 damage? I took, well, maybe not that much, maybe like 30 to 40, but I took a lot of damage, right? So it's a really weird way to play that's kind of like against what you would want. Honestly, I probably would also throw an endurance into this. Was Lady Deathstrike tough to try and balance? No, she wasn't that bad because we could thwart so high. What makes her tough is that her side scheme gives each enemy retaliate. So as long as I remove the 6, which she can kind of do by herself, but with the Justice deck, she does really easily. So then we could just like basically one-shot Lady Deathstrike because she's only got 5 life. And then we just defeated it, do the top card, and then you take 1 indirect damage per boost icon. I mean, X23 is just really strong. She's really balanced. And again, that's the other thing too, is that she has her 2 defense. So after X23 takes any amount of damage, ready X23. So if you're playing a villain that with a 2 or 3 attack, you're just defending every single round, reducing it to ready yourself up. So you're taking less damage every single round. So that's why like a perfect protection build wouldn't be good for her because you want to kind of take that damage, but it wouldn't be bad either. The perfect protection lets you ready up anyway. And then theoretically you can exhaust a second time, right? So if you do perfect protection and then you ready up for the protection and they assault you or something like that, or a minion hits you with a bit, then you could do that. Maybe that works out good for you. Yeah, she is, I personally believe one of the most well-balanced heroes out there. It's just a really weird hero to play. It's a really weird hero to play. But once you kind of like get her mechanics, they're solid. So yeah. So this would have been tweaked slightly different Venom Goblin. The deck itself, again, get rid of Gumbo. I can't get Gumbo to work. I'm not good enough to make it work. Because again, I don't want to exhaust Honey Badger to thwart with her with Gumbo. That's just not what I want to do. I want to use her to ready me up. So maybe if I had other X-Men heroes and he did it with X, well, even with X gonna give it to you. I don't know. It's not worth it. So yeah, I want to do per protection. You could do the what's the one that heals you 2 and then readies you up? That's a good one, right? Anything that gets her to ready up more plus heals on top of it, that could be really strong with her. And things that give you more retaliate, right? Because again, you want to take the hits. So giving the retaliate's good. Anything that causes confuse is really good with her because you want to flip down. I mean, being able to heal 6 is nuts. Plus, again, you're cycling Honey Badger a lot faster. So really anything. I mean, she works anyway. And you're not locked into like being stun locked or whatever. I mean, every time I play her, I realize how much I love her. Like, she is fantastic. Hey, Chris, thank you for the happy birthday wishes. She is so good. Every time I play her, I remember how much I love her. And I always feel like she gets bumped down in my rankings because I don't play her for a while because she's just so bonkers good. But I just love the process and like the thought that goes into playing her. Like, as far as like, I always talk about this, that like my favorite thing with Marvel Champions is I always enjoy the thought process of going through things. Like, I'd rather have that than just like, okay, I'm obviously going to play this card, right? This is why I don't like Maria Hill. Obviously, I'm going to play this card. Obviously, I'm going to exhaust the ship. Whatever, right? X23, you really have to think through your turn. And I think that's what makes her so much fun. It's kind of what I like about Hercules, too, is I feel like I think through his turn a lot. So, yeah. She's bonkers good. Bonkers strong. Venom Goblin was easy. We just flipped down a little too much. I probably should have played upside the head a bit more to try to confuse him more, but that's all right. But yeah, she's solid, dude. She's absolutely solid. And you don't need a ton of X-Men stuff to really help her out. Like, Moira is the big one. You're flipping a lot. Maybe X-Gene if you really wanted to. Because Herc is think, and then it turns out I'm just going to play this card at the end. That's true. But yeah, she's solid. I really enjoy her. I really enjoy her. Yeah. I don't know. Just a good time, man. Still think, but too much for me. But yeah, I mean, honestly, like these conditioning cards, I mean, they've just changed the game so much. And I think the protection one's only 2 costs too. Oh, that's the other thing. For her, the other card I would have put in here, the one other card is Endurance. I think it just makes sense to put Endurance into her deck, because then she would get an extra total of 6, 7, 8 life, so she'd be up to 18 life. So like taking damage means nothing at that point. So to me, that's what I would do. Keep her cards cheap, generally speaking. 2 or fewer. Actually, it doesn't really matter because her cards are so cheap. I mean, her most expensive one is 2 cost, right? Yeah, she just has a few 2 costs, a few 1s, and some 0s, and that's it. But yeah, it's crazy. She's crazy. Absolutely love it. Oh, Silk. Yeah, Silk's a good think one too. I want to play Silk again soon. It's been a little while. I always get stuck with Silk because I play Silk so much with what should I call it? Web Warrior stuff. So Sentinels, I know. Somebody else brought up Sentinels too. I need to play that soon. I was like, I know. All right, chat. This was fun. All right. We need more. We need a ton more Spider Heroes. I'm hoping that wave comes sooner rather than later. Aggression. Yeah. Like, I don't mind her in aggression, but I feel like you don't even need to because she just has so much attack. I mean, she could easy anyone with aggression, though. You put the, where you swing and deal 3 extra damage on things. Plus the conditioning card for aggression, it just gets nuts. Still could be dependent on the amount of mods in the deck. Yeah. Yeah, you want fewer, right? Yeah. Spider-Man, I know. But yeah, that's why I wish they would redo Spider-Man to update him. To like make it more sense and everything. But yeah, I just, ugh. She's so good. She's so much fun. Actually, I should do a video on that. My favorite, like, thinking heroes. I'd think about that. That'd be a fun little short video to do. So, all right, chat. I gotta get out of here because I will be live again tomorrow night. Spider-Man 29. I think they will at some point. I think they'll do the 29.9 stuff at some point for sure. All right, so we'll be live tomorrow, doing Legendary. So we'll do Marvel Legendary tomorrow. I'm going to do an expansion with the 2nd edition core box. So we'll do something. I don't know what yet, but we'll figure it out. So it'll be good. But I appreciate you all hanging out. Thanks for the subs and the super chats and stuff like that. I really appreciate it. So thank you all for the support. It means a lot, honestly. So join Discord if you have not yet. And I will see you all tomorrow night. Have a good one. Sadly, no soccer tomorrow, but hopefully then we could be productive, I guess, with our lives. Maybe not. We'll see. Anyway, take care, everyone. I appreciate you all.